guys? My name is Lulu and these are my books. Today we're filming a little book haul video thing. I haven't done one of these in a bit. I used to do them like earlier in the year when I was like, you know, completely and financially like insane. But like after a bit I just decided, you know what? We're just gonna chill, cool it, you know, all of that. And so now it is currently, as of me filming this, it is December 28th, I believe. I'm not totally certain. It's the end of December, however. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to film a little video before the end of the year of all the books that I've obtained, because next year I have a lot of books that I'm going to be getting. I have so many pre-orders, and then there's also, I have so many pre-orders, and then I also want to film like a little like come book shopping with me video thing later in the year. So next year anyways. So I just decided, you know what, we might as well do this. Yeah, there aren't a lot of books here, however. But you know, we just have a decent amount. There are 17 actually. Books that I've obtained over the last couple of months. So let's, you know, get into it. So the first books that I've obtained, these two I were on my list for a little bit, but I just only recently got to getting them. It is The Keeper of Night duology by Kylie Lee Baker. So we start off obviously with Keeper of Night and then The Empress of Time. So these books, I know they have something to do, like, I've heard of them before. I remember hearing their story beforehand, but I honestly do not remember very much. So I'm just going to, like, you know, do this thing. Oh, yeah, now I remember. So, okay, there's nothing on, like, the naked hardback, nothing on it, but it's red for the first book. And essentially this book follows our main character, Ren, who is a half Reaper, half Japanese Shinigami. And if you don't know what a Shinigami is, you haven't watched Death Note. A Shinigami is essentially a god of death. So there's a lot in this book about, like, I believe, British Reaper and half Japanese Shinigami. So I'm not going to do anything more with that information, to be honest, because honestly, it feels very, like, that feels like enough for me, because stories that are about death in that kind of way are always very interesting to me, and I am also, like, a big fan of Death Note, so, like, why not? Okay, then, but yeah. Also, these covers, the way they're drawn, just, like, absolutely fucking everything to me. I kind of love it. I really do. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to read the little back part of Keeper of Night very quickly to you, just so you can see why I'm so excited about this. I am too dangerous to be alive, to let live any longer. It is written in the book of Naku, of Anko, decreed by the High Reaper himself. Death will come to find me, but I will no longer be there. Ooh, so exciting. And then on the back of Empress of Time, they had come here expecting to find a runaway orphan, but I would show them a goddess. So exciting, so exciting. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm also really, like, into, like, the dark vibes of this. Like, this could be a very good Halloween read, I think. Ooh, ideas. All right, next books is the entire Magnolia Park series. So obviously we have Magnolia Parks, you know, all of these are by Jessa Hastings, as I show you them, and I have the original covers, because they switched the covers. I've talked about this several times on my channel, but they changed the covers on these, and I was so mad. So, but, they only changed the covers for the US editions. I could get these from Waterstones. So easy. I don't know why they just did that. I don't know. And you know what's even worse? Like, people on Mercari, people on Pango are selling, like, these original editions of Magnolia Parks for, like, over $100 per book. Like, I saw someone selling the entire fucking series for, like, $700, and I was like, excuse me, but who the fuck do you think you are? My God. Anyways, so then we have Magnolia Parks Long Way Home. Honestly, I'm really loving the ship on this one. Also, from what's interesting is that the Magnolia Parks books versus the Daisy Hates stuff, like, those are the longest in the series, which is kind of funny to me. But yeah, there's that, all of this. Okay, then we have Daisy Hates. Honestly, I think Daisy Hates is my favorite just because it's, like, so much. This feels very 80s to me, and I kind of really just love it. Daisy Hates. And then we have Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. Like, this one's honestly pretty cool, too. Then there's that on the back. And then I realized I never showed you the back of Magnolia Parks. Hold on. Then here's the back of Magnolia Parks. So, yeah. We have all of that, right? Also, if you don't know what the Magnolia Parks books are about, they follow our main character, Magnolia Parks, obviously, and her off and on again boyfriend, BJ Ballantyne. And I was flipping through this book a little bit, and I found, like, a little text conversation where BJ is called Lil Ballantyne, and I'm like, that's adorable. Wait, hold on, I think I found it. No, it's not. No, there's someone in here called Lil Ballantyne, and I was really happy with it. I don't know why. It just made me squeak. But anyways, it follows Magnolia Parks and her little little boy toy, BJ Ballantyne, as they navigate the entire mess of being London socialites and being on and in the public eye at all times while trying to be, like, aloof to one another. It's actually really interesting. And apparently I've heard that it's quite kind of toxic a little bit, which the situation does sound pretty toxic from what I've read of the first, like, you know, the description is, like, literally sitting in here. But yeah, that's what's going on with this, and I found it very funny. So I got the Magnolia Parks books. I was planning on getting them anyways, but again, it was accelerated because of the change in the covers. I will never not be mad about that. I will be honest. I will never not be mad about that. Never. And then, honestly, I'm not sure. I know that the Daisy Hates books follow, you know, Daisy Hates and her boy toy, though I'm not totally certain, like, what's going on with that. And honestly, I may just keep it that way. Whenever I get to these books, we'll see. We'll see. Also, if you're wondering if this is, like, a real interesting deviation from my normal content, from my normal, like, reading content, what's sitting on my shelves, you would be correct. These are romance books. They are categorized as romance books. Do not ask me, like, truly, do not ask me what possessed me to get these books other than just the cover change. Do not ask me. But honestly, to be entirely fair, I did read the first chapter of Magnolia Parks, and instantly I was hooked. And I was immediately like, okay, I see you. But anyways, yeah, that's my thing. Those will probably get their own, like, little video or something like that, because, like, romance is a genre I don't really delve into very much, but, you know, we'll see. Next book series thing we have is the Six Crimson Cranes duology by Elizabeth Lim, the Fairy Loot editions. I got these off of the seller from Mercari, and what is this? Wait, hold on. I'm just questioning. No, okay. I thought the Dragon's Promise. So it has six Crimson. So the series includes 6 Crimson Crayons and the Dragon's Promise. These are both the Fairy Loot editions, and I wanted the Fairy Loot editions because look at them. Look at them. They're so beautiful. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. Like, there's nothing, like, and also these edges. These edges are so cool, honestly. I really love them. And also, the seller that I got them from included the little bookmark thingy. So that was really cute. This, all of that. I think the spines are my favorite part, like, on the naked hardbacks, because, like, look. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't have any specific end papers. However, it does have art on the back of the dust jacket. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If these were actual posters, I'd put them up, but I can't. I can't do that. Here's the Dragon's Promise. Like, just beautiful. The edges, again. I thought this was upside down, which is why I was checking for it a little bit earlier. But yeah, again, no specific end papers on this. However, it's pretty. And again, the naked hardback spine. Then we also have this. I think this one's my favorite, just because it just, like, I just love how whimsical it feels. It just, I almost forgot to mention, I have Her Radiant Curse coming in from Fairy Loot in a little bit. That'll probably be here in January, though, along with my copies, with my editions of, you know, the Once Upon a Broken Heart special editions. Because genuinely, the Once Upon a Broken Heart, like, those editions are so beautiful, and people are selling them. Like, I feel like the longer they stay. Okay, so here's something that's getting, like, really annoying to me. Scalpers on Mercari and Pango and all of that for Fairy Loot books and Illumicrate books and all of that, all special edition books, fucking ridiculous to me, because Her Radiant Curse is still in stock on Fairy Loot's website for $30, right? And then with shipping and tax and everything, it's like $38, right? To get it to me from the US, right? People are selling this shit online. People are selling that book online for $70. I'm like, excuse me, no. Like, I will have to wait like maybe a month to get it. I don't give a fuck. I literally just received, like, my packing thing from Fairy Loot today. So, like, no. We're not doing that. No. But seriously, scalpers on Mercari, fuck whatever the hell they're on. Like, honestly. And also for the Once Upon a Broken Heart Fairy Loot editions, people are selling those books for like over $700 for all three. Or I saw someone selling them for like $500 for like the first and the last book. Are you? I was annoyed. So annoyed. Anyways, I'm glad I got them from Fairy Loot's website, because literally it cost me what, $118? That's it, $118 to get all three from the early access. Obviously they sold out like so quick. Honestly, I was surprised that they were even in stock for as long as they were. But I was able to snag a set myself, and I'm very excited and very happy about it. I'm very grateful for it too. But people really just be acting like this is not, people really be out here acting like selling this shit on Mercari for like that much money is so normal. Like, obviously I'm gonna be doing that with, like, I'm not gonna be doing that astronomically. Like, for my copy of Fourth Wing, it's first edition. So obviously I'm going to be selling it for a decent amount of money, but not like an astronomical amount. I got it for like $30 at Barnes. That's it. I got it for like $30 at Barnes. And so, like, it's likely that I'm probably just going to sell it for like maybe $50. Like $50, $60 maybe. $30 profit, you know, all of that. Possibly. And I know with that price, people are gonna gobble that shit up so quick, because literally people are selling that shit for like maybe $250. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Anyways, that was a little bit of an unexpected rant. But anyways, next book we have is one of our fairly monthly books. This was from the month of November. What was the box called? The Alchemy of Us box. And we have The Scarlet Alchemist by Kylie Lee Baker. If you recognize that name, she was the first 2 books at the beginning of this. So The Scarlet Alchemist, this was the November month. This is the November pick for Fairy Loot for their box. I recently started getting, their actual boxes, recently, because I decided to upgrade, because I recently got, like an invitation from Illumicrate to join their like box subscription thing, and that was like literally $60 a box, while for Fairy Loot it's literally maybe 50. And because here's something interesting, I had to like readjust the prices and everything, and I figured out, for me personally, Fairy Loot feels much better value, because literally with Fairy Loot, just to get these for me, it's around like 30, it's around like maybe like 35 to get like the single book box, right? And then it would just cost me like maybe $10 more to get the full box. So I was like, whatever, might as well change it, might as well, man. But for Illumicrate, it was like a $30 difference, and I was like, no, absolutely not, no. So anyways, this was it. This cover, I was honestly really interested to see how like they would change the cover for this, because the original cover is this, and this is what they did for it, and I'm like, ooh, pretty. These are the edges, beautiful. Obviously they have top and bottom things. What else? Okay, yeah. And then the naked hardback, I forget. There isn't anything on the reverse side of the dust jacket on this one, but you see this, the red and the gold. Oh, red and the gold. So good. And then we have like literally the letter from the author, the art print thing, and like the little things, and all of that. And so here are the end papers. So pretty. I do love this book a lot. And honestly, I was really excited to start this book because I haven't started it yet, obviously. But in the little like fairy scoop thing that Fairy Loot includes with their books, the author said that this book was fueled. The reason she decided to write it was because she's in love with the anime Full Metal Alchemist. And if you know nothing about me, that is my favorite anime of literally all time. If you haven't watched that anime, I severely condemn you, because it is amazing. It is amazing. Both the original and Brotherhood, they're both amazing. I will hear no criticism on that show. Nothing. I will hear nothing. If you have anything to say, keep it to your damn selves. Like, seriously. So, yeah, I'm really excited to start this book eventually. This is going into, like, my little, like, pile of books that focus on, like, East Asian history and, like, fantasy and, stuff like that. Obviously, along with, like, the six Crimson Cranes and Darkness Farms, whatever. And then the most recent addition to this is What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez. This was the December pick for the Fairy Loot box, and I opened that in a different video. But yeah, I got this, and it has just the teensiest bit of damage on it, which was a little annoying, but it still looks really good from the front and back, so I'm not really too mad about it. So yeah. But this is the cover. I was really excited to see what they would do for this, because I had already been spoiled for it. I didn't really care. But, I was really excited to see what they would do for it. It's so pretty. Look at this. Oh. And then the edges are Egyptian because this takes place in Egypt. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we have all the things. There's a little art print, and then there's that, all of that. So here's this. And then the end papers are the same thing. It took me a while to realize that this was a girl. You can more easily see it like if the book's upside down. But the end papers are about the same thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful foiling on all sides of the hardback. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we have an art print on the back of the back of the dust jacket. So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. I love this so much. And I realized I didn't explain much about Scarlet Alchemist, because I was literally just gearing up to explain what this book was about. But this book specifically follows kind of like a rivals to lovers kind of thing, where a girl named, what's her name again? Inez. Her name is Inez. She has to go to Cairo to figure out the cause of her parents' death. And in the process, uncovers like a lot of ancient secrets from what they were discovering and what they were, and what her parents were like, investigating and all of that. And there's kind of like a little rivals to lovers romance thing going on in here, which I'm actually kind of excited about because I've heard really great things about the rivals to lovers romance in Divine Rivals, obviously. And I'm also getting, Ruthless Vows eventually, once that goes out for early access. But again, for the Scarlet Alchemist, this essentially follows Jillian. She's who dreams to be a royal alchemist, but for right now she's making her living by doing illegal alchemy underground. And in the process, something really bad happens apparently. Damn. No, nothing bad happens. But essentially, she dreams of being a royal alchemist, but at the moment she's caught doing illegal work underground. Then she gets an opportunity to go to the Imperial City to compete for a spot as an Imperial alchemist, and she gets dragged into a lot of palace drama. And honestly, I'm really excited for this because this does sound like the plot of a Chinese drama that would be out, but it isn't right now. So it's really fun, but yeah. And then the last books that we have, hold on, I need to bring it over here because I still have it in the box set because I don't plan on taking it out at any point until I read them. We have the Harry Potter books, all of them. So here's the story behind this. I forgot I ordered these. Literally, so I put these up for pre-order because, the original books, the original hardcover editions of these, they were cute and all and everything, but I didn't want to pay $160 for them. So no. However, I was willing to pay $80 for this set. However, it had not been released yet. The paperback versions had not been released. This is the 20th anniversary, edition of them. They're like the Hogwarts House editions of them, obviously Ravenclaw, because I am a Ravenclaw. I forgot that I ordered these completely because I ordered them a couple of months beforehand, and then I got a notification that something shipped from Amazon, but I didn't know what, because I just didn't look, and then they came to my house and I was like, oh, I forgot about these. So here they are. Also, I've never read the Harry Potter books before. And the reason I decided to get these, obviously they're in the black and the blue and everything, but hold on. Ah, stop doing that. Don't do that. I'll just grab the first book because it's going to be easier. The reason I wanted these is because they were, simpler than everything else. They have the blue sprayed edges. And, this is the second book. This is what they look like together on the shelf. But they were simpler than everything else. And I personally didn't like the original editions because they looked so busy to me. I just didn't like it, and so I bought these. And you know what? I'm not entirely mad about it. I do enjoy it. I enjoy them. They all have the sprayed edges. I checked that when I got them, you know, all of that. And so, whatever. But yeah, this is the box they came in, and I haven't taken them out because I really like the box. Wit, Learning Wisdom, you know, all of that. And then also came with like there's a bookmark in here somewhere. I need to pull it out, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. For the 20th anniversary, they did these little guys in for all of the houses. I'll just grab the Deathly Hallows. Is that what this is? Yeah. And because they show it in the back. No, they don't. Yeah, it's in the front. So they did it for all of the houses. See? And I decided to get the Ravenclaw because I am a Ravenclaw. So I'm wondering, like deeply wondering, where that bookmark could have gone. I need a minute. Because, like, I do not remember. And also, something that's funny is once I took these out of the box thing, I, like, the first time, I completely forgot what order they went in. But I just kind of, like, ordered them by, you know, blue, black, blue, black. Yeah, that's just how I did it. It was funny. But, yeah. That's that. I'm really interested to see. There it is. It was inside the first book. I forgot I put it there. But yeah, it came with this bookmark with like Rowena Ravenclaw. No. This is the Grey Lady. I thought it was Rowena Ravenclaw. And then it has like a little bit of like a blurb from one of the books about like the ghost. This ghost lady. I don't know what her significance is. However, I do know that I will be using this whenever I go on to read these. This will also probably get it like its own little vlog thingy. Probably just because I just really feel like it should. Oh, these books I don't think actually have like descriptions about what these books are about, which is also a pretty good thing for me because since I did that with Addie LaRue, I've been like really interested in doing that with a lot of my books. So yeah, but there's that. But anyways, guys, that brings this video to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button and if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. I post weekly on this channel, so don't miss out. Also, if you want to see more from me, leave me comments down below. What you want to see from me, what books I should put on my TBR, what books I should move up my TBR, or just say hi in the comments. Tell me what you're reading, tell me what you're doing. I always get really excited when I see your comments because you feel so happy and appreciated. Anyways, guys, I love my Lumas. Bye!